Hi, this is Claudia and Bob. We're at the Easton Apiary taking a look at hive number 1. Today is July 23rd. The weather is sort of overcast, feels a little bit like rain. Temperature is probably around 80 degrees. So we were out here about 10 days ago, 9 days ago. Our goals today are to again make sure the hive is clean right. Our second goal is to see if there's any capped honey in box 5. And our third goal is to go down into the deep brood boxes. We haven't been down there since we started stacking up 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to take a quick peek and see how things are down there. The bees have been doing all the foraging for the last 3 or 4 weeks. We haven't had a feeder on them. They've been doing well. Oh, look at this. This is new from last time. We have a big population up here on the inside of the inner cover. We've got bees hanging. It's nice. And we had some bees coming up top here on top of box 5. Oh gosh, we forgot to smoke. We haven't needed to yet. Let's remove the small hive beetle trap first. If your hive is docile, you don't really need to smoke as a preventative. Wait until you need it, until they get agitated. They may not. Oh, sorry, sweetie. All right, we have no small hive beetles in the trap. Set this aside for now. Last time when we were in here, the frames were lightly worked. Got to get into the middle. See if we have any nectar in here. This is frame 4. Okay. Oh, isn't that interesting? My goodness. All right, we just have very light drawing out here. Bees haven't made too much progress here since 9 days ago. I'm thinking maybe we should put the feeder back on. Yeah.
No, but what they have done, notice, is on the ends, here, pull that up, Claudia. On the ends, they're chewing out the foundation. And that just makes it easier for them to get back and forth between the frames. But they are chewing up the wax there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think we need to put a feeder on. I think we've not had any real progress up here in 9 days. Okay. But let's put this back and spend our time in the lower boxes. Take out this first frame and make some room. All right, so it's drawn out about, well, more than in box 5, but still there's no nectar in there. The inner side is drawn out more, but not a whole lot. All right, let's see what else is going on. Okay. Box 2 has some nectar in it.
Well, that's drawn out.
So you can see right in through here The comb is deeper, the bees are working it, and you can see the glint of the nectar. And then on the inner side, there's a little bit that's capped. Okay. Let's put this back. This frame is a good bit heavier. And now the bees are buzzing just a little bit. All right, so down in the lower portions there, it looks like we've got some pollen in there. Yeah, see the darker orange. And then there's some golden pollen. On my left side, we've got a little capped honey up top. So they're working, they're doing fine. Now the next frame has a lot of brood on it. I think we need just a tiny bit of smoke. That's good. Thank you. All right, this frame has brood, including some
Oh my gosh.
brood. Is this all brood here? All right. So ordinarily we wouldn't expect to see all this brood in here. We've seen this in the last few inspections. And then some capped food up top here, which is fine. The outer side, again, is mostly brood. And then down at the bottom, these ones that are sticking out are the drone brood. All right. Let's see what we have here. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so we do have a couple frames of capped food here. Here's the inside.
Well, that's nice.
Isn't that beautiful? But remember, we had been feeding them, so we can't really call this honey. But they are productive. This has been a great hive.
The one next to it's got honey too.
Right. Okay, I'm not going to pull any more out because I think we need to get down below. Oh, this is full. Okay. Well, this is a brood frame, so this also is unusual to have a brood frame on the outside. But it's loaded with brood, a lot of cat brood, honey arch on top. All right. A lot of open cells here. And I don't see...
Hello.
uncat brood on this. All right, so that's 8. Let's see what else is going on in here. This is crazy. All right, so you experienced beekeepers who are watching, please make some comments and help us all interpret what we're saying here. Although we know bees don't do what we tell them to do. They teach us. All right, here's another brood frame.
Empty on this side.
Empty on my side too. So the queen might be here. I keep this well over the box and not shake it. Got drone cells on the bottom edge. Open some cells here. Remember, we did see the queen last time. We may or may not see her again today. And then on the inside, it's about the same.
Hello, ladies.
Open. And I don't see uncapped larvae or eggs. Let's put this back. There's a lot of bees in the box. That's a good
A
sign.
lot of bees. Well, it's cloudy too, so
Right.
there may be hanging out because it's
Right, not a great time to go foraging. Alright, this is another brood frame. So it looks like the queen has enough room to lay. Alright, here's another empty frame. Oh, sweetheart. Alright, what do we have? This is the outside. And the inside of the frame.
okay.
All right.
So usually this time of year it's called what's the dearth, where things have bloomed that are going to bloom, and it's kind of waiting for the fall. So
Well, there's a dry spell, so the nectar dries out.
so it's a good idea to maybe feed your bees this time of year. Take your supers off if you don't want them to not be honey instead of sugar water.
But with the first year hive, almost always they need supplemental feeding.
So we're going to feed them.
What?
Or what? So we'll give them some sugar water here.
1 to 1, meaning 1 pound of water to 1 pound of sugar. If you want a volume, it's 1 pint of water. Here, let's put some more.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
1 pound of
1 pint
sugar.
of water to 1 pound of sugar. But the old saying, when I was in elementary school, a pint's a pound the world around. So remember that. Unless you're on the top of Mount Everest.
And that's good. Okay. Nice, nice.
Okay.
All right, put the lid on. And put the inner cover.
No inner cover.
We don't use a cover?
Right. When you have the feeder on, especially a box feeder like this, you do not put the inner cover, just the telescoping lid.
Okay. Boy, they got real excited there. Now that we put it all back together, they've settled down quite a bit.
And there we go.
They're pretty good. All right, so
Thanks for watching. Stay in touch. If you have any questions or comments, please do so. Thanks.